Well, what I find extremely interesting is the fact of the two words that kind of contradict themselves. One contradicts the other because sustainability is to sustain something that exists, while innovation is to change something that exists. So if we put the two words together, it's like we're saying something that really should not go together. But the point is that by putting the two words together, we move from a perspective of performance, of simply the present, into a perspective of legacy towards our organization, if we think of organization, our culture, our society. And we're also moving, from my point of view, into a more natural way of looking at things. Nature is sustainable. Nature loves diversity and does it in a sustainable way. We do prune trees, and trees are, for example, sacrificed within a forest when the forest grows too thick. There are recent studies that show that trees talk among themselves in their own language. Really, the meaning for me of sustainable innovation is to move from an outlook of performance toward a principle of legacy. It matters. It always mattered. It just now is inevitable, more inevitable than ever. Let's just think of artificial intelligence and not the challenges but the opportunities. Also, the opportunities that they're giving us. What comes to my mind is the end of history of Walter Benjamin, which is a very powerful and somewhat perceived as negative metaphor of progress, because it says that the angel of history is looking towards the past with respect to the future, and is seeing a rumble of things that are getting destroyed, and is trying to preserve something, but there is a wind that is moving in a way. The wind is too strong for the angel to do anything to preserve what's necessary. And Walter Benjamin calls the wind progress. Now, progress is the word that was used before innovation, but it's basically the same thing. Now we need to think in terms of innovation, of progress that looks also at what needs to be kept. But at the same time, we cannot stop progress innovation. It's part of our human being. So the two things must go together. Keeping in mind that I don't want to make a political statement, but I find the sentence particularly meaningful. There is not planet B. We don't have another choice than thinking a sustainable, holistic, and way for our future. When it's strange how things that were, come back, and were said years ago in 1972. Gregory Bateson wrote Steps Towards an Ecology of Mind, and he said that we were moving towards different type of crisis because we were not considering the relationship between human beings and nature, and we were not considering how delicate that balance was. And what he suggested was a change of mindset that would keep, seeing the world as a systemic point of view, will keep things in balance. And I have recently read a definition by Adam Grant, where he says that our beliefs are what we perceive to be true, what we think is reality. Our values are what we consider important and what we think needs to be preserved. So what we actually need to do at this point, in terms of change of mindset, is to work on both beliefs and values. And I'm saying this at various levels: family level, educational level, societal level, of course, organizational level. It cannot be approached in terms of what is now called greenwash, for example, talking about ecological sustainability. It cannot be approached only in terms of product or projects. As much as I love project management personally, and I think that the way change is activated within society and organizations through projects, so sustainable project managers is an important tool. But we need to create the beliefs and the values that will sustain a new way to look at innovation. We are humans of people of habit. Now, it takes a lot of time to construct our beliefs, to decide what we consider true, and our values sustain our identity. We are our values, what we believe in and what we consider important. So when we approach this type of change, it needs to be done with careful steps and pervasive, constant action, dialogue, sharing, collective actions, motivation, at whatever level, again, family, society, cultural, organization. So it's not tools, but it's more principle, dialogue, and ideas. Actually, I do say that changing someone's beliefs might be possible if you reflect together on what reality is. But if you still think there are some people that believe that the earth is flat, it might not be very easy. Creating a common set of values and, among other things, a space where different opinions can be shared, a dialogue can be conducted in a safe and respectful way. It's certainly one of the aspects that can be, or the tools in a way, that can help to change the mindset. As I said, the projects are the way organization, people, and anybody makes changes. A project exists because we need to make a change. Embedding sustainability in project management, I think, is a true challenge. So again, using the tools that are typical of project management, not only the hard skills, but what I usually call the soft skills, or in a way, the leadership skills, as enablers of sustainability instead of only as tool of performance, I think will make a great difference. I alternate. To tell you the truth, there are moments that are very, very hopeful, and I'm optimistic, very, very optimistic. Mainly because I believe in nature. And I maybe a little bit less on human beings, but I believe in the strength of nature. There are moments where I think, and these are the pessimistic moments, that we might need to go through even a stronger crisis than we have been through in order to really understand what's needed. Sometimes when I'm in a pessimistic mood, I think we haven't learned anything. So the angel of history comes back, and it's quite desperate, looking at the past and the rumble that's been left by the history. But we are here. We're here. We have made amazing progresses. Sometimes we don't focus enough on the progress that we've made. There is hope.